everybody.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome back to Flaws and All. I'm Chris.
I'm Brian. So we're ready to get into it today. We're making sure we stay on schedule to give you guys exactly what you want. Nothing but straight honesty, straight from the heart. So we're gonna go ahead and pick our topic and get into it. Yes. All right, it's my turn to pick, right?
It is.
All right. So here's the bowl. We actually added in some more comments from the previous videos that people wanted. So maybe if you're tuning in, you get to see us talk about it. All right.
Yes, and guys, don't forget to leave suggestions, okay, so that your topic can get added to the bowl.
All right. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Gosh, what is it?
One of the ones I just put in there. How long should a couple wait to move in together? That's the topic for today. How long should a couple wait to move in together? You want to start this one?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about it. All right, so I don't think there's really a timeline or time limit one should wait. I think it all depends on the comfortability level of the person. So, previous relationship, I had my own spot. My ex had her own spot. I think it was around 8-9 months after, maybe a little less, after we were dating before we moved in together. And then with that, I think moving in together, I think you have to be at a part or a space in your relationship where you understand everybody or each other's flaws. If you're a neat freak like I am, hair in the sink might bother you. Just don't, like last video, pet peeve. So it all depends on the comfortability level, I think, of the person. What do you think?
I agree. My last relationship, it didn't take too long before we moved in together. But so a lot of that learning about each other's flaws, all that actually happened while we were, living together. So it just, I feel like it just depends on how comfortable you are with the individual, and as long as you guys understand each other's boundaries and pet peeves and being respectful of one another, and you guys pretty much agree on a lot of things, I think then you can kind of make that decision whether or not y'all want to move in together. Like, he feels comfortable in my space, I feel comfortable in his space, but I don't think we're at that place where we're like, we want to live together like right now. Mm-hmm. That has been, a topic for the future, but not something that we're like ready to jump into at this moment.
I think also in relationships, what people miss, it's a topic that people usually want to talk about, is each other's financial status. Mm-hmm. And I think that plays, for whatever reason, a huge factor. So for example, if your lady or your dude moves in, vice versa, you're so used to paying for things where your bills may be relatively low. So now together you take on that burden. Mm-hmm. Yours is hers, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. So if you look at it from that standpoint, what's best for the two of you going forward, and understanding that there will come a financial responsibility that may be greater than the one that you already have solo. All right, so if you understand that and understand, so if you want to split up the bills, like, you get the lights, I get the cable, mm-hmm. we split the car, whatever, and try to make it work, because if you move into someone's space, the lines could get blurred a little bit, where you feel like you may be contributing a little bit more than the other party, and you have to kind of take that with a grain of salt and just know that a decision you made together, or a decision you made to move in together, was made by two. Mm-hmm. So what comes with that is responsibilities that has to be shared by both parties.
Also, I want to throw out there that usually when two individuals make that decision to move in together, then they realize that they were truly dating with a purpose. Some people date just to be dating, but mm-hmm. When you know that you want to be with someone long term, you're dating with a purpose, meaning like you're actually trying to build something together and establish a foundation that can eventually mm-hmm. lead from dating to now being engaged to now being married. Mm-hmm. So if you have that understanding, then both of you have already kind of came up with those decisions on like, okay, I'm going to help you financially with your mortgage or your car note or whatever case. Like you're actually playing a role as a union.
Mm-hmm.
So I like I said, I think it just depends on where people are in their relationship and how comfortable that they truly are with one another. So
yeah, it is a I think it is a big step to come home and all your juice is gone. or your chips are gone, or whatever those snacks that you have, minute or in nature, but nonetheless, I think for both, no matter what the decision is, you have to kind of relax your guard a little bit and understand that there will be stumbling blocks along the way because someone else is in your space that you called yours for so long, and now you may feel like that space is being overtaken by someone inadvertently doing something that they don't think is wrong. That's how they do it their spot. So you have to, for either the guy or the woman, kind of relax your guard a little bit and understand that. For me, like I said before, I'm a pretty neat freak. She walks in my place sometimes and she's afraid to sit down. Sorry, it is what it is. But I understand, like, hey, relax, it's cool. No issue. Like, I got a big thing about, hair being a sink, makeup
I
on
ain't
the
got
sink.
no hair. So.
True. General terms.
Right.
Wet towels, just certain things. So, again, it kind of goes with just understanding each other and working through those pet peeves that you guys have, and work around those and understand that you're either moving forward together or you're moving forward separate and together.
Right. Last thing though, I do want to mention that another way to think about it is think about, do you really want to come home to this individual every day? Do you really want to see them every day in your space? That's a big one because we get so comfortable being by ourselves when we're single, or even in our relationships. Like if you're living in two separate places, you're so comfortable in your own space and you don't really think about the other person's habits or the things that they're going to contribute if you guys actually share the space. So like that is something to really consider. Like, do I really want to come home to Brian every day? Like,
wait, what do you mean? What?
I thought about it. But like, yeah, you gotta think about that. You don't want to just make this big old grand decision because you're so in love in the moment, and sometimes things don't work out, and you guys come together and start living together, and problems occur because y'all didn't really get a feel of who you guys are and what you would both contribute.
Move slow, but move with a purpose.
Yeah.
So as I opened up, I don't think there's necessarily a time. I think it's just that comfort level built between that couple in a relationship and how they feel about who's going to move in with who and how it's going to work, furniture, storage, all those factors could have everlasting effects in a relationship because someone might be in their feelings. So be very careful. But I don't think there's a time. It's just you love each other, rock out. Okay?
Yep. And I think that wraps us up for today, ladies and gentlemen. So,
good topic. Hey, as always, stay blessed, stay vigilant, stay you.
Flaws and all.